Hey guys, welcome back to 𝐓𝐞𝐬𝐭 here to the new video. Today taking another look at Tempest Tower. We actually took a look at this game earlier on the channel. We took a look at the Next Fest demo, but today we're going to be checking out the actual full version of the game. I've played through a couple of the worlds here. I'm on like the third one so that it would be something new for you guys to see. But this bad boy is not out yet, so it's kind of exciting. It's coming out very soon into early access. This is a tower defense game where you actually have a lot of like player agency and control, because you can push the enemies back with your little brush, your little like, I don't know, mop sort of thing. You can blow them away with your blower, and then you can also like pick stuff up and throw it at them, and like those other ones explode. But in general, the devs gave me a copy of the game to show you guys. They gave me a copy of the game for free to show you guys. I wasn't paid or anything, and which is good because I actually am not really enjoying my time with the game. Like I said, I had to play pretty far to get to this point. Not for very long, but like over an hour or so, and then we played it earlier on the channel as well. But I will show you guys how the game works. You put this down to get some wind, and you put some tower defense stuff by it, like this. It defends it. You can see the radius it's going to shoot. Just put a couple of those down. They'll be shooting and blasting. Now the really like frustrating part about this game for me is that you can only build stuff that functions within those windy areas. So like if I wanted to put that here, you can see it's not spinning. There's no wind here, so I can't actually do any sort of tower building like at all. I can't. There's nothing I can do. Like over here you see see how it's spinning because there's wind. There's like this sort of wind current going around me. Then I can like build here and it'll shoot. So that'll do its own thing, but if I want to build one over here, I have to stand there and like blow it with this thing to give it like energy to run. It's kind of annoying, but I guess that's, you know, part of the game. So then you'd put this here, and you'd put one, let's see, put one like here. And then if I want things to get going, I gotta sit here and and blow it. And then, I mean, it runs for a little bit, I guess, you know, it could be worse, but then they all shut down and don't work anymore, so it's kind of frustrating. And then you can get little traps that also do stuff that are pretty good. The real thing we gotta worry about is if we're gonna stay up there and blow that one, that means we need some decent action down here. And then, so yeah, it's like the blowing thing, I guess that's like their gimmick. But then also, you'll see later, there's this really kind of arbitrarily dumb mechanic, I don't know how it even works, where like they'll just get covered in goop and not run anymore. Like they won't work at all, and you have to run up and blow the goop off. So if I leave those ones down at the bottom to cover that lane, because you can see on the map they're going to spawn from down here, 2 spawns, and then 1 from here. I probably should have with these spikes like here. So I gotta stay here and blow on this, but eventually, see, that's not even like doing enough to kill these bastards. We're running out of wind. You gotta deal with a bunch of nonsense. It's a hard knock life. You can blow the enemies back too. Oh yeah, see, this guy already got through. So okay, jump on him. Awesome game, awesome game. Alright, and yeah, that's basically it. So we lost already. See, the ones at the bottom, you can already see, they're like turned off. And I truly don't know what it is that makes them do that. But we're basically cooked already, because every single one coming from the bottom now is going to get there easily. Because for some reason, wow, great throw by me. I didn't know I had that much of an arm on me. Yeah, tower's under attack. Yeah, I see that. Alright, so we've already kind of like this one. Yeah, and then I just fell. So this one's already over. You can see I'm really good. No, but honestly, I don't like get why the game is the way that it is. Like, I'm supposed to be showing it off, but unless there's some like major changes between now and like the real full launch, because this that I'm currently playing is supposedly the full version. Obviously at launch there's gonna be like bug fixes and stuff like that, but yeah, like they just end up like this, and I don't like know why. They're just off and they don't work, and like I don't know what makes it do that, and there's no way to avoid that happening. So this whole bottom lane, it's supposed to be running its own thing, right? And it just won't work. So I don't really get it, but we'll throw some of these sniper ones down here. Oh, we don't have any money. Another thing is that you have to like collect the money from the enemies as they die, or it gets sucked into these little plants. So you can see this one has 40, so we can get the 40 out of there. We'll build like a dead eye here, I guess. We'll build that there. Again, we'll have to flap that to keep it going. And then if we run down here, we can try and build a dead eye down here too. But again, it's just gonna turn off and not work after very little amount of time. Like, even with it down there, I don't know, like maybe it'll be fine, but I don't really get, like, maybe it's these ones that are like smoky, but I like, why does it do that? I've done the tutorial in this game like 2 times because I played the demo and the full version, and seemingly it was never explained to me at all. Maybe I'm an idiot, I don't know. The devs can light me up if they so choose down in the comments, call me a moron, but like it was not explained to me why they just don't work. Like, they just get slimed up and then it doesn't work at all. Alright, well, we might as well fire up the next round. Like I said, there's basically no shot, because once the stuff at the bottom gets all messed up, it's just gonna not work. So they're gonna come from here, here, down here. I didn't get a chance to put anything anywhere else because I have no wind anywhere else. There's only wind like right down here, and seemingly that place just does nothing. My winds. Also, the controls in this game, I gotta say something about that. They are so atrocious. Like, to blow, you can't aim with your mouse. You have to like use WASD to turn your character. See, they're already through the bottom already. So like, I don't understand, what am I supposed to do if they get through the bottom so quickly? And then I also have to try and pick up all this money somehow. See, they're literally just destroying it already. And there's no way to build. These things are all... Look how many guys come from down here. And there's like legitimately nothing I can do about it. No, and that one just went off when I was blowing nowhere near it. Yeah, alright, that's game, I guess. It's just completely, like, does not work. The game just does not work. Am I a moron? I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot. But like I said, I've played through all these levels. It just does not work. I don't get it. I'm legitimately gonna do the tutorial again because I guess I don't know what I'm doing. But hey, I've done it many times. Okay, the only part in the tutorial, which I've done now many times, that talks about them being messed up is if you build right on the path, it'll be destroyed. But like, these ones are fine, and you guys saw earlier the ones I was building were not on the path. So I don't understand what makes them get all goopy like that. Oh, there's this too. The game like talks about these like yellow guys that you pick up. So like, there's a couple over here. And when you're playing the normal levels, they just straight up don't exist. Like, they'll show up on your map, you go there, and they don't exist. So like, I don't know how much of the stuff in this is just like super early bugs, or whether the game just like legitimately doesn't work. I don't know, honestly, but like, a lot of stuff is not working like I would expect it to, which is kind of disappointing, because like, the premise is cool, and like, the blowing thing is kind of cool, even though the way you control it is horrible. Like, if they let you aim this with your mouse, this game would be a lot better immediately, because like, I have to like turn my whole, like, I can't, if I'm spinning my mouse around, it doesn't change how I'm aiming. I have to turn with WASD to try and aim, and it's very, very frustrating. Alright, we gotta run up. But yeah, the tutorial, you know, the tutorial is easy peasy baby stuff. It's the rest of the game that's the problem, because the rest of the game does not function at all. Okay, so yeah, here we go. See how there's like the symbol right here that they just told me about? There's actually like nothing here. And then same with, if you go over to the one over here, nothing over here at all. This is supposed to have a yellow guy here. Nothing. And that's basically how the whole game is. Like, they tell you a thing, and then it doesn't work. So, I don't know what to tell you. And like, none of these ones in the tutorial are getting gooped up or anything. It's just like not an issue in the tutorial for whatever reason. So, I don't know. There's just no explanation as to why that happens, and it makes the entire rest of the game unplayable. So, it's interesting design, to say the least. But at least with this, I guess you can see how the game's supposed to be. Oh, it wants me to go hit another tutorial message. Hold on. So yeah, you're not really getting anything like new with this video, because I mean I've already shown the tutorial and played the game. Can I get up here on the channel? It's just like unfortunate that it doesn't really work. Like I think it's honestly just like not like obviously the game's not ready, but I don't know why they gave me a copy that just like doesn't work. If I'm supposed to make a video out of it, I'd like to be able to say good things, but if the game legitimately doesn't work, there's not much I can do. Like, this is the genuine like premise of the game. You can see more or less what you would be doing. But like, I'd like to progress past the tutorial. I have access to like the whole game, but it's not, you just can't like do it. You can't beat it. It doesn't work. I don't know. A bunch of stuff just doesn't work. It's kind of sad. Like, that's how it's supposed to go. You just do it and then you just win, you know? And then you get flashbanged. But out of the tutorial, nothing works right. So you go to Desert World 3, we'll bring our windmill, our blaster, our spike trap. That's what we like, you know? And then we'll get after it, but it won't work. Don't expect it to work, because it's not going to work. See, the yellow guys are up here, right? But there's actually nothing up here. Isn't that neat? No guys up here. Interesting. And then we'll, you know, go build by our one wind source. And it will just disable the guns within like 30 seconds of the round starting. And then you just lose. And I don't know why. But like if I put a windmill here and I put a nice gun here, we're quite a far ways away from the path, I would say. You know, we're like nowhere near where the enemies are. They're all the way up here on a raised platform. So you'd think that those would work, right? Right? You'd think. And then we've got our zone over here where we have to manually blow the damn thing or else it won't work. This button's in such an annoying spot. Alright. So we crank this soldier boy. It starts shooting. Takes an hour to kill one bug. Kind of try and blow them back a bit. Get up here, start blowing again. Trying. They're breaking through. They're breaking through. Alright, alright. Couple kills there. Our wind ran out. Our wind ran out. Our bugs are getting through. And all the bugs from the bottom. These guns down here don't work. They're already off. They're already not functional. We're just gonna lose, I guess. But like, I don't get it. Why are they off? Why are they not on and functional? I don't understand. They just don't work. Like, it just doesn't work. And it's not ever explained to you why. There must be some dumb fucking concept behind why they just don't work. But like, how would I be going down there to blow those and up here blowing this? And like, my tower's already half destroyed. You should go without the tower getting touched at all. That's what should happen. Like, it should not be touched. And like, look, they're broken again. They're off again. I don't get it. Why is it like that? Look, they're off again. Boom, neither of them work. I don't get it. And it's supposed to be X to like destroy a building. I can't do that for some reason. So it's not like something I'm supposed to move or anything. They just like legitimately don't work, and there's no explanation as to why. It makes the entire game unplayable. I can't really review the game or like give an opinion on it, except for that it just does not work. So I mean, if this is the quality that I'm given, this is the quality I can base my opinion on, you can't play the game. Like, don't buy the game. It's unplayable. That's currently my opinion on the game, which kind of sucks because I've already made now 2 videos on this game. The first one, it worked fine, and like, it was promising. I didn't really even like it. Like, I don't think it's that great because it's just kind of like tower defense. The like blowing idea is cool, but it ends up just being more like annoying than anything, especially with how poorly it controls. So like, I wasn't exactly glowing on the game or anything, but you know, if it worked, I would have more better things to say if it actually worked. But this shit down here, it just turns off. I don't understand why. I don't get it. So we're gonna have to waste all our money on these mines so that I can try and buy myself a tiny bit of time to like actually go down there. But like I shouldn't have to go down there. I should be up here doing my own thing with this one. And then when I need to, I go down there, you know, to like collect the soul stuff. But it should just run on its own down there. It just doesn't. So I have to sit here and do this. Meanwhile, they're coming from these right here. You can see one right here coming. And like they're already coming here. I should be building here, but I can't because I have to stand here like an asshole and spin this. And like these guys are somehow already through, it looks like. Yeah, they're already through. They're gonna hit that mine. They just look like they walked right past that mine. They're walking right past every mine. That's interesting. Alright, we're letting this run. They hit one mine there, it looks like. And you'll see here too, all these kills on the right that I'm getting, I'm not getting any of like the currency for those. Throw that down there. That was not supposed to go off. And they're already through on the bottom. Oh, and they're already through right here too, it looks like. Alright, well there goes that. We had a good run. I can't even grab this from up here. I mean, I'm doing as much as a human being could possibly be expected to do, and like, look at that. They just, these things are just off again. I don't know, man. This is the game, I guess. So I legitimately don't know what I'm supposed to say about Tempest Tower. Like, they gave me the game to show you guys. The game does not work. I don't know. Like, if I'm missing some sort of mechanic that like makes them get all goopy like that, it was never told to me in any way, in any tutorial, anything like that. I've played the demo on Next Fest. I played this version of the game, like the preview beta build version. No point was that mechanic explained, and if that isn't even like an intentional thing, it is horrible. It's not fun. It's anti-fun. It's just garbage. And overall, just the whole game, it's just not good. Like, none of it works. It's just a frustrating mess. Like, even the levels where you beat them, it's kind of just like a frustrating kind of slog, since it's just, I don't know, it's just like it's tower defense, but it's made like not fun. You think that like the player interaction of like doing things would actually make it more fun, but instead it's just like none of it works right. It's all super hard to control. It's super janky, really annoying. It's just not good. If you think that this concept is good, these guys actually are not near the first person to think of, like a tower defense game with actual combat. I played a game quite a while ago on the channel called Bish Bash Bots. You could check that out. I'll put it at the end. That is a tower defense game. I think it even has co-op where you actually like fight the enemies and you're building the towers, kind of like the same concept as this, but done like way better, and I like it a lot more. And since making that video, it's fully released on Steam now. It's a little expensive, but has an 80% positive reviews. If you're into tower defense, if you think that tower defense with player agency and combat on top of it is a cool idea, they did it first, at least before these guys, and a lot better. So check out Bish Bash Bots. Thank you though to the developers of Tempest Tower for the key, for showing up to show off the game. If you want to like fix the game and make it playable in some way, or you know, comment that I'm an idiot and I missed like blah 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 A, B, and C, and that's why it's not functional, I'd happily revisit the game if it wants to work at some point. I will revisit it, but as for right now, I do not recommend Tempest Tower. I can only show you, you know, what I'm given. I only have what I have to play with, and it does not work. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. New videos every other day. Usually good stuff. Like, I don't know. This is a weird. Doesn't usually happen where like they give me the game and it legitimately does not work. Like, I can't even try to make it look good if it doesn't, like, I can't play it. It's like an unplayable game. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, love you guys. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to see more from me. Appreciate it.